Your little boy, K. Samson, there's something that I figure out that our forefathers used to do those days. If you look at my feet, I'm with my shoe, so I'm walking with my barefoot, ordinary leg. So there's something I figure out about this thing they call sun. It's not sun. It's something that enlighten the forehead. That's why sometimes in those days there's something that my dad used to do that I discover. I'm sure that I have made video like this before. Anytime like this that my dad is about to eat in the morning, my dad don't sit where there is cold. He always sit like towards the sun like this. My dad will just either he face it like this or he face it like this in eating. So I figured out that this light of a thing, this thing they call sun, is not sun. It's something that make our medulla oblongata, it enlarge it make it become enlarge in your thinking, in your ways of memorizing all those stuff. So if you are that kind of person, if you read the histories of the old, you're going to understand that in the ancient days, there's something that they do used to practice. Majority of them always do walk on the bare feet. Early morning like this, they always walk on the bare feet. And I remember those days when I was a kid, my grandmother will do what? My grandmother she don't like to wear shoe like this. No sandals, slippers, but she is well known, wealthy. She will march with barefoot early morning from her place to our place, coming and going. But she never one day tell us the secret. But I come to figure out that early morning like this, it reduce depression, it reduce pain, because your system is just like where you are now boiling water. You know what I'm saying? It look like where you are boiling water. The heat make some water to evaporate. That's why sometimes if you are boiling water, you close it. The moment you open it, you see some water dropping down. Not that those waters are not good, but they are not needed. So what am I trying to say is this? If you are that kind of person, you have chance to walk in the morning, do it. Because it reduce stress. Mostly if you have ordinary ground, because all this place now that I'm living, you can't find sound unless I decide not to walk towards the sea, which is very far and the weather is cold. You know what I'm saying? You can't find sound here. Everywhere is already ties and etc. So what am I trying to say is this? It reduces depressed. If you are that kind of person who is always anxious, you always think, you are passing through a lot and you don't know how to solve that depression and all those stuff, walk early morning like this. Let the sun hit your forehead. If it is 30 minutes, 20 minutes, let the sun hit your forehead. It's very, very necessary. Because let me tell you the secret. This is called pole. It's not called sun. It is called pole. It helps your memory, your thinking. It balanced your brain. It balanced your medulla oblongata. It make it work normal. That thing that make you think too much, depressed, you are not able to concentrate because of the fact that you have a lot of things in your head, or maybe you are weak, your body and all those stuff. But the moment you walk with your full head, your feet, you come to understand that everything about you, all those things that make your body weak, they will start to go out through your feet. Many of them, they sound, the ground will start to do absorb all. I know it's very difficult to explain, but I pray that you will do it, you will understand it better. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps your system to reduce. Mostly if you are that kind of person who have blood pressure. If your blood is high, work on it. It reduces a lot. I know that this early morning, maybe you wake up, you can see that I have not even bathed. I just decide to stroke down. You know, the moment you wake up, do it. Even if it's once in a week, 2 times in a week, do it. It's very necessary, because that blood of a thing, it is the best medicine. Believe me, it is the best medicine. Because I can remember it, my father used to do it every blessed day. And sometimes you will see my father with bag food, you know, walking on ordinary ground. But I was not able to figure it when I was at home. I was not able to figure it until I watched one of our choosing what friend. I watch him, then I recall what my grandmom and my father used to do. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that blood you call your blood pressure, doctor will say there is no medicine, go and relax, go and do this. The doctors, many of them know what to do, and some of them don't know the natural way of curing it. Or some of them know it, but they will never tell you, because they want you to be coming to the hospital and spending your money. Yes, believe me, they want you to be coming there, paying them, and all those stuff. And even sometimes, if your bones are not strong, or maybe you have too much headache and all those stuff, mostly if you have too much headache, like this, when it is already rain in the morning, you walk with your bare feet. It is very necessary. You know what I'm saying? It helps a lot. Believe me, it helps a lot. After that's why people do exercise. That's why you will see some people running exercise in the morning, not in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Because that running, it make the air, the air that blow around, it make it do what, enter your system and remove the ones that are not needed. Think about it. If peradventure now you pour water, a little water in a gallon, and you close it, you come to understand that. Or maybe you are boiling a hot water, you close it. You got to understand that even before closing the water, you will not see any water on top of what they cover. But the moment you open it, some will start to drop. What does that tell you? That while the water is boiling, there are some certain water that need to evaporate. So the more you are working with your bare feet, you're going to realize that some certain things that make your body to become weak, or that all those things that make you to have blood pressure and you are depressed, you're going to understand that some of them will start to absorb. The ground will start to take many of them unknowing to you, and your system will do what? Will suddenly do what? Become normal. What I'm saying, so remain blessed. May God bless you. Try it and see. May God bless you.